Welcome to Open Gym Sports and Culture, powered by the Ball Sports Network. I'm your host, TW, and of course, with me, I got my man, the man with the plan, Robbie Ram. Say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? Philly Rob in the building. You already know what it is, man. What's going on, man? It's been a long time, brother.
I dropped your social media alias, you know what I mean? Just sometimes it just rolls off the tongue. But of course, Philly Rob repping Philly, you know what I mean? Got the hat, got the Embiid jersey hanging in the rafters back there, you know what I'm saying? We know what it is, baby. We know it's Philly to the death, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's you, Meek Mill, and Beanie Siegel, and Rocky is like the Mount Rushmore of Philly representatives, I think, these days.
These days. Man.
Did you make the Mount Rushmore yet? Do they know?
They know I'm out. They know I'm up there. You feel me? Yeah, they know I'm up there.
And something else that the people know is that the NBA playoffs are here, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the NBA playoffs. I said it before and I'll say it again. I love almost nothing more than the last 2 minutes of an NBA playoff game. It's always some of the best TV you are ever going to watch. You're going to get action, personality, drama, the whole deal. And nowhere are you going to see more of that type of action and drama than in the Western Conference. So we're going to talk about the Western Conference right now. We're going to give our predictions for who's going to make the Western Conference Finals. So Philly Rob, tell us your Philly affiliation to the side. Who is making the Western Conference Finals this year?
Yo, make fun of me. Make fun of me. You can start ha right now. It's all good. But in the Western Conference Final, I got the LA Clippers against the Sacramento Kings. And let me explain to you why. I think like Kawhi in the last 20 games have been so dominant. I feel like he's probably one of the best players in the league right now. He's putting up numbers that are insane, and he's basically somewhat unguardable like Embiid. You know what I mean? He's putting up great numbers. I know that once PG comes back to the team, it's going to make him even more difficult to guard. You know what I mean? And I'm saying Sacramento, and I don't say Sacramento because of the talent. I think the coaching staff have put up a plan that's so good to the point that they beat a very healthy Warriors team at home, and I expect them to beat them at home every single game. I'm saying that Warriors Sacramento Kings first round matchup is going to go to 7. It's going to go to Sacramento, and they're going to feed off of that. They're just going to run through all the way to the Western Conference Final. But I think the Clippers are going to make the NBA Final. I think they're going to win the West. What do you think, Terrance? Tell me if I'm right, if I'm wrong. What's your opinion on that?
In the words of the great Stephen A. Smith, you're wrong. As usual, Max, you're wrong. All right, I'm telling you, and you know why you're wrong? You're wrong because the Los Angeles Clippers are getting nowhere near the NBA Finals, okay? The Los Angeles Clippers ain't getting near the NBA Finals. They can't do it. They got Kawhi Leonard. Okay, let me get out of Steve's name off. They got Kawhi. Kawhi is a great player, okay? We know Kawhi is great. We love Kawhi. Kawhi is like, slow and steady wins the race. First of all, Kawhi don't play half the games, but you see why they save him? Because when he does play, he is damn good. Kawhi Leonard is damn good. He's like Jimmy Butler, but like 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi, he's just so good. But like Paul George, man, like Paul George is like the perpetual, like mediocre. He's like Eli Manning, right? It's like, is he the most?
Eli won titles though.
Is he the most mediocre good player in the league, or is he the best mediocre player in the league? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't decide with Paul George. Sometimes he looks like a superstar, like the type of guy you could build a team around. But you know what happens? Every time somebody builds a team around him, they go nowhere. And the Clippers, because they the Clippers, they go on Clipper. At some point, Clippers go on Clipper, okay? And so now here's the tough thing about it. Because if the Clippers somehow get past the Suns in the first round, waiting for them in the next round will be Jokic, the 2-time MVP, and the Nuggets. And so then you just have a battle of who can F this up worse. You know what I mean? Like the Nuggets stub their toe and stumble every year in the playoffs. And again, Clippers bound to Clipper. You know what I mean? Like what the to channel Stephen A again, when it comes to the Clippers, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Okay, the Clippers they're gonna Clipper it up at some point. I don't care if it's in the Western Conference Finals. The Clippers gonna Clipper. And if you can't tell by the hate in my voice, I'm a Lakers fan. Okay, so my pick for the Western Conference Finals is the Nuggets and the 7th seed Lakers. It's straight out of the movies. Okay, everybody's writing LeBron off. He's the one of the all-time greatest players, but he's been getting injured more than ever. Anthony Davis is made out of paper, but can he keep himself together throughout and make a nice playoff run? Can they do it? Austin Reeves, the fan favorite, plucked out of nowhere. He's this year's Della Vadova. Yo, it's happening. It is happening. Get the Hollywood script writers ready. The Lakers magic run is happening now. I think this is going to be a special magic run where the real LA team, is going all the way to the Western Conference Finals. What happens at that point? We shall see. We shall see. But
LeBron is one hustle play away to getting injured.
He is.
No, but I make sense because this guy, Anthony Davis, has been carrying the team low key without LeBron. And I can see where you coming up with that. And I think he's so good, he's gonna build off the way he was playing in the regular season. He's gonna take off in the playoffs and just become a better player. Now, my question is, can LeBron last the whole playoff?
But check. I'm about to put my Big Dave hat on, okay? Like when he's caping for Chicago team. It's not just Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis, honestly, he was on a monster run early in the season, but then he got hurt like he always did. But Rob, damn it, Pelinka, he did some magic at the trade deadline, pulled in D'Angelo Russell and a couple other guys, but all them guys play. All them dudes play. Rui Hachimura, okay? And again, Austin Reeves, the new fan favorite, Austin Reeves. Like, bro, like somehow LeBron James and Anthony Davis are on an underdog team. What? And here's the thing that I think might be really driving this. I think it might have been Cameron put out a funny meme about Anthony Davis or somebody. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he put out there was some video, or it was like a meme of like Anthony Davis like wrestling with somebody, and it was something weird. There was some little implications about his manliness, you know what I mean, made in that. I think AD might have seen that. And AD's been doing something he hasn't done since the bubble. He's been getting up. AD goes down all the damn time, every game. Ooh, my neck, my toe, my elbow, everything, right? But he's been getting up. And he's been playing, and he's been helping power the team through. And all those little pieces, D'Angelo Russell, Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, like little guys picking up the slack. That's the recipe. And then what can happen is when they get to the right spot, LeBron's going to be LeBron. He's going to turn on the LeBron. You know what I mean? What's that saying, old guys? Oh, I think it was Jeff Jarrett. He's like, I'm not as good as I once was, but once I'm as good as I ever was. And that's the way LeBron is waiting to turn it on. He's waiting for the right spot to just, try and, put on his magic powers again and make those special plays. And I'm telling you, man, I can see it. The Lakers are making one more run. This is LeBron's last run at the championship. And this is it. Lakers gonna do it, man. Lakers gonna do it.
Look, y'all looking good and all that stuff. Lakers looking real decent. I think the chemistry is way better with the players that they brought in. Shout out to Pelinka. My goodness, that was one hell of a trade he pulled off. and getting a defensive player like Vanderbilt. My goodness, that's huge because they needed that, especially when Anthony Davis is on the bench. He can come in and step up.
That's who they put on Ja Morant, Vanderbilt.
Yep. All right. So we'll see.
And like, oh, and by the way, if nothing else, he got rid of damn Pat Beverly and Russell Westbrook. Give it up for that man. Give it up for that man. Okay, listen. Shout out to Rob Pelinka, GM of the year, executive of the year. Give it up.
Low key. He turned that disaster into somewhat of a serious contender, even though they're a 7th seed, right? They're a 7th seed.
Happening. You know why? Because at the trade deadline, they were 13 games out. They were way out. So, like, I mean, I'm just saying.
And shout out to Coach Ham. Nobody mentions him. He's been figuring it out. And I think he's done it without LeBron. He's trying to, and then when now that LeBron is back, like some of the magic is still somewhat there. You know what I mean? I mean, look, and now this is the time with the injury to Morant. Is his hand, how long will it take to, whatever injury he has to heal? Like, this is the time for the Lakers. I think that all the momentum is on the Lakers side.
And listen, if I was able to give, some nice brother to brother advice, I'll say, Ja, take some time, brother. Take some time, let that hand hit. Okay. There's no reason for you to rush yourself back. Take time. You got to rehab it. That's at least a 4 to 6 week injury, probably. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't touch a basketball until June. Just
do the giddy, there. Oh, that shit, get the fuck out of here, y'all.
The parade in my city, yeah. All right. Yo, Philly Rob, final thoughts, man. Tell the people where they can find you out here in these social media streets.
Yo, you can find me on Instagram, Robbie_Rams. You can find me on Twitter, Rob Rams, ROBRAMZ. You already know. T-Dub, tell them about yourself.
Yes, sir. You can find me at Talking About Pod on all your social medias of choice. I'm on the TikToks, I'm on the Instagrams, I'm on the Twitter. Tweet me, I tweet back. Of course, you can follow the gym at OG Sports Culture. If you didn't see our video on our Eastern Conference Final preview, go back and click that. We'll put a link to it right over here where you guys can go out and check that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get to see all the great content that we are doing here. Make sure you like this video so that we get our ratings boost up, and make sure you hit that little notification bell so you get notified each and every time we drop some brand new fire content on this page. For Philly Rob, I'm TW. This is Open Gym, Sports and Culture. It's the Rock.